Welcome back to another episode of Fishing After Dark with Beer and the Badge. Oh my God. We're already off the rails, you know. What else is new? Oh my Lord. Wow. Yeah. There you go. That was intense.
They had to know.
Well, I mean, there's no beef with Shop Carls or anything. We're just no longer sponsored because, the show hasn't been live for a couple years now. It feels like a couple months.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with the fact that they said they don't want to pay us.
Right. Yeah, that had nothing to do with it.
No.
No, that was just good business.
Great business.
Wow. Yeah.
Dude, I missed this.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of, my name's carved right here.
It's very sentimental.
Yeah. I saw it and I felt it in my tummy.
Yeah. Just having like the lighting and everything
Yeah.
set up and like having, the camera set up. We don't have like the 3 angles today or anything fancy. We just really wanted to get back on the mics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in
Dust
front
them
of the
off.
video, dust them off. They are very dusty, by the way. I
Dusty.
apologize. I kind of like knocked them off some. They're not terrible, but there might be some spiders still living in the actual microphone.
Yeah.
But you know how the spiders are out here.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Everywhere.
thick.
Yeah.
But I think we should start this podcast out with a very sincere apology
Yeah.
to our folks out there.
I do feel bad.
We are sorry, okay? The obvious elephant in the room, and we're not talking about Norm, who's just hovering behind the camera, and he'll join us later. But the elephant in the room is that we haven't uploaded a podcast in I don't even know how long. I mean, 2 months or whatever.
Okay, 2 months.
2 months. Doesn't really matter, I guess.
I've been
But-
getting a lot of comments, man.
Yeah, me too. So we knew this was long overdue, but this is just like the first chance we had. I know that sounds like a cop out, but this is like one of the first opportunities we've had to get together again here,
Yeah.
and not have like a million other things
Right.
that we have to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you have things that you have to do, you can't allot that extra time
Right.
elsewhere. You know what I mean? And it's really that simple. I mean, would you care to add anything to that?
No, I agree
As to
100%.
why we haven't?
I don't think we expected this summer to be what it is and what it's turning into.
And yeah, we're gonna get to that too, for sure. Like
So.
why that's another good reason why we kind of fell off with everything is because we've been allotting so much other time
Yeah.
to do collabs, and these are big collabs. These are time consuming, money consuming. You guys just let this cup stay in front of me the whole time. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Yoinks, man. You can tell we don't have the full staff in here today.
No.
Just got a couple of chumps in front of some microphones.
No.
Anyways, what was I saying?
Collabs. It's
Yeah.
a lot of time. I
lot of
typically
time,
film
yeah.
my videos pretty quick, but you've been really dragging out the days.
Right.
And I get
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
but
I love the studio audience laughing in the background. That's great.
we just really, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's been difficult, guys. We came to a point where we felt like we could serve you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, could serve you better by spending the time and the resources that it took to maintain the podcast and allot that into more collabs. It's basically what we decided, and it sucked because you'd love to sit here and say, well, there's got to be a way you could do everything, right?
Yeah.
And I think we even talked about trying to do that.
We did.
And it's like, dude, you just can't. Like, there's 24 hours in a day, and that's
Yeah.
it. You cannot manufacture time. And some people are like, well, just don't sleep. It's like, dude, I can't do that. I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I'm taking this very seriously. I can't not sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to get rest.
Got to fuel up.
Yeah, man. So it's just like, it was just such a time-consuming thing. We didn't feel like we were getting the bang for our buck to you guys. And, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
or
pretty-
after, we lost a sponsor
right. Yeah.
that we weren't getting our bang for our buck, but,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we had a sponsor and everything, but it was never about money. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah,
But and you
definitely
guys
not.
know that because we weren't sponsored forever and we didn't do ads. Did you give a funny face?
a little bit.
I missed it. Damn it.
I mean, we are trying to make some money, to be honest.
Well, yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. But it wasn't. I just meant the podcast didn't. It never started as a money grab
For
it
you.
Right. You
I'm
bastard.
just kidding. You're right. I did.
Yeah.
I love doing this. I
Yeah,
did.
we
It's
enjoyed it.
fun.
We used to do this in the car when we were riding around filming videos. We would just
Right.
have these conversations that were like, dude, we should be recording this or we
Mm-hmm.
should be filming this. And then it was like, yeah, but these conversations aren't really fishing related a lot of the times. They're
Right.
just whatever. And we don't want to bore our fans in the videos. So we just wanted to find a way to creatively like get these conversations out there to you guys, like basically show us a different side almost, the different side of us to everybody. So, but yeah.
No, yeah. It's kind of sad, dude. I wish we had more time to do this.
Yeah. And here's another thing. We're not here today to like officially kill the podcast,
No,
right? Like
definitely
we're not going to sit here and say we will definitely never do another Fishing After Dark podcast again. And I know it sucks to leave you guys hanging in that way, but we don't want to kill it. That's the thing. We don't want to kill it, but we also don't want you guys unhappy because you're not getting weekly fresh content that you deserve.
Right.
So the only way I think we can attack this is to just say, hey, we're probably gonna do a podcast in the future. We just don't know when that's gonna be. Is that how
yeah.
you say it?
Yeah, I think that's
You
good.
know?
I don't know. I think at the end of the day, our main goals in our life right now, besides like our personal life with our families, is YouTube, like our channels.
100%.
Like that's our main thing. And if you don't focus everything you have into a YouTube channel, a lot of times it just doesn't work. So
100%.
And when I mean, there's like a void in the space like we've had with a lot of big creators not posting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're kind of filling that void, and it's been incredible. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, your channel's been blowing up. Norm's been just killing it.
We all have.
I mean, my channel's been doing well.
Caking
So
views.
yeah, dude, it's pretty wild. I mean, this has been a summer like no other. I mean, we'll get Norm on here in a little bit, and he'll talk about it too, because
Yeah,
he's
he will.
having a hell of a summer. But do you ever wonder if like people that watch? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I'm just happy.
Yeah, you are. I'm happy too. Do you ever think that the people that watch our videos, right? So like the hundreds of thousands of people, which is still crazy, millions, the
Yeah.
people that have seen our videos,
Crazy.
but let's just say like the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands that watch our stuff pretty regularly. Do you think they know like when our channels are doing really well? Like, do you think the average person who's watching this right now or listening, you think they pay attention to like our channel and like how like
think
videos are
some people.
performing?
Some people do.
Because I feel like, do some people even know?
I don't know, but I noticed they notice subscribers a lot.
People definitely notice
Because
subscribers. Yeah.
whenever I hit 300 the other day, and I had like,
Congrats, by the way.
thanks.
Nice.
I had like 20 comments that were like, that's huge,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh
Crazy.
yeah. Oh, it's just crazy. But I always wonder, you know, like because we spend so much time as the actual YouTuber, especially me, you, and Norm, because we talk about this all the time.
Yep.
But we spend a lot of time just kind of paying attention to the general landscape of YouTube. You know what I mean? And like what channels are performing well, what channels are not. You know, how is my channel performing compared to blah 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 blah
industry,
blah. The industry, exactly. So how do I stack up? You know, where do I measure up in the community? But I just wondered if subscribers even notice that, you know what I mean? Maybe people can get in the comment section and let me know if they pay attention, like, you know, how many average views you're getting per video, or did they just think, oh, he's doing really well or he's not doing good? Like just simple black and white terms, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder that.
I don't get it.
But it's been a crazy summer
It has been.
for you too. You were on the trending list.
Yeah, man.
You
That's crazy.
trended. Wow, that's crazy, dude. How does that feel? Like here, like doing this podcast right now, and then like going back to when we started the podcast. You had the channel back then, right? AO?
Yeah.
You had just started it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the year before.
I would say the first year I had it was just kind of like there wasn't a lot behind it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? First year was kind of just figuring it out.
Yeah.
How I wanted to go forth. But yeah, last year and some change have been kind of full speed.
Yeah, it's just crazy to think. But like from when we started, like you started working with me and when we started the podcast and now here we are, this is like, I guess 18 months later from when we
Yeah.
started the podcast. Like 50 episodes too, I think.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
But then now like you've been on the trending list now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Freaking nuts, dude. But it's just, I mean, it's awesome. And I can call that forever. Like as long as you succeed, I can always be like, yep, I was the first one that believed in this guy.
Dude, I remember when we started the podcast and you said something that offended like some people, and then I went on another podcast and apologized. And it
Yeah,
was like,
and now look at it, dude. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, and everything we
Yeah.
said was right, and now it's like when we talked about my future, and I don't
Yeah.
know, it's just weird.
No, it is, dude, but it's very enjoyable. I enjoy really seeing you and Norm both succeed.
Dude, you're popping off too. I feel like you always say me and Norm more, but your views are caking, and
No,
you're posting
yeah.
like 15 more videos than us a month.
That's true, but I'm proud of what I do too. But just seeing you guys, because I've seen both of you start from nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 'Cause me and Norm were both nothing at that time, way back, and then you were nothing. Nobody knew who you were.
Right.
Literally, nobody knew who you were.
Yeah, no.
And now, boom.
You were
know what I
there.
mean?
You were with me the day I started my channel. You were my first
Yeah,
video I ever
I remember
made.
that. We were in Birmingham, right?
Lojo pooped his pants in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I remember that.
First video I ever made.
Yep, I remember that. Bet you Norm hasn't seen that one.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, I know you haven't.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's just, man, I don't know. It's cool to think about, dude. It really is. But
Yeah.
here we are tooting our own horns.
Yeah, it's
On
just
a podcast.
Probably annoying. Probably everybody already left.
Well, I think we're like all reminiscing now,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's just
sentimental.
like, I don't know. It's just, the podcast is great. We love doing it. It's never been a, is there a loose raccoon in here or what?
No, he's trying to bench press over there.
Oh, bro, that's 135, Norm. Be careful, my guy.
Yeah, Norm.
That's,
You know better than that, man.
Dude, it is so hot in here.
That-
y'all need to chill.
Dude, I
It's
just
not even
benched
that
135
bad.
for 3, and I'm feeling it.
I can tell what's going on
It's
my
a
head.
sweet prime drink you got over there, Norm. You
Thanks,
getting
man.
paid
You
by
Trying to be
Logan
the
Paul or
first
what?
prime fisherman.
Yeah, seriously.
I would.
It's their new ice pop flavor, actually, for
How's it
4th of
taste? Can
July.
I try some?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Only 20 calories,
Yeah, I saw that.
10% coconut water.
Oh. Describe it to me.
It's very flavorful.
It kind of tastes like all of the other ones. Do you think they have different flavors or just different packaging? Frick.
What do you mean? I think they have different flavors.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It kind of tasted all the same.
Oh, it's gluten-free and caffeine.
I think it's coconut water. It's just really sweet.
Yeah.
And prominent.
You're like tasting it every single time.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
similar flavor. You
I
know how
got you.
Gatorade, they all taste a little similar?
Yeah, I do notice that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the same gallon of sugar.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Diabetes to the dome piece.
Diabetes.
These only have 2 grams of sugar.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure, man. I got you.
What Coke can they use?
Good, Norm. Oh, no.
Norm, how's your summer been going, man?
You seem down, man. You need to talk about it.
People are allergic to tree nuts?
Yeah,
What makes a tree? I mean, what's a
just
tree?
says-
nut?
like in a pecan.
Well, it says coconut, but it says contains allergen tree nuts.
In a
just thought
I
it was
think
funny.
Rackley is really allergic to nuts like that.
Peanuts.
peanuts.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was like multiple things.
In like a tree nut, like a pecan, and a cashew off of a tree. It's a fruit.
A fruit?
I think it's a nut, dude.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know if it comes
No.
off of a tree.
I'm about to
Man,
go
we're doing some damage to our IQs here because we don't know these things. Wow, we sound like real idiots.
I think I'm dead on.
How's your summer going, Norm?
It's been
Dude,
good, man.
Nobody cares.
Went
man.
swimming,
Slip and slide?
slip and slide.
Mm.
That's pretty much it.
Dude,
Yeah.
the service has not changed at all in here.
Are you on that Wi-Fi game though?
No, I'm not.
'Cause
on
we got-
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi?
Well, kinda, but it's not great. We are still on a podcast, by the way.
Oh, I
Probably
we
could.
Starting
started.
so hard.
Probably
I
could
thought this was
talk.
all just like everything cut out.
Yeah,
I mean, we could. That's what it's about to be.
I'm trying to see if a cashew's a fruit before we move any
Dude,
further.
I really cracked my phone an hour
Do you
ago.
have service?
No, I got 0 bars. Do you have AT&T?
Damn, my Wi-Fi's kind of working.
Look up, is cashew a fruit?
Okay.
Wait,
I don't think that's right.
What's
Look
your
it up.
password?
I'm going to. Nope, not telling you. Is cashew a fruit or a nut? That does pop up. It's a nut. I don't even know why we looked that up.
Got him.
Didn't even sound real. It's a type of a type of tree nut though.
Yeah.
So it's a tree nut.
I knew it grew from a tree.
Yeah, you did say that. Okay. Well, let it be known. Badge was right about tree nuts.
I
The
know.
man knows his way around a set of tree nuts.
The ones that hang.
Right. But also, speaking of looking things up, we'll read a bunch of comments later, a bunch of reviews.
we need to. I bet they're
Yeah.
ferocious right
Now,
now.
I was about to say we're going to have quite a few hate comments, so we'll just read those too because it'll
Yeah,
be
just
fair.
run
Let
through
just
it.
Norm read them all because just let him do the
gotcha.
insult to us. We might do that a little bit later. So,
Awesome.
yeah. So,
Dude, are you good?
dude, stop it. You this says to him every time he's on the podcast. You
He
say
says
he's
it to me every
depressed.
time he calls me, like 3 times a day.
Middle of the night.
Bro, you want to talk about it?
I just want to check up on you, man, because you kind of you shrink back to your shell a little bit on the
Y'all
pod.
shelled up.
Yeah, you're shelled up, man.
Good, man. I'm here
Prom.
for you guys.
You
This is the
prom.
last one, so I'm not too worried about it.
Hey, don't you say that. We don't know
We're
that.
gonna come back
okay?
with a vengeance.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to get cold. Like fishing's not going to be in season.
Yeah.
And we're going to start being like, we just run a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like because it started in the wintertime. Like that's when we started it
Mm-hmm.
just because like fishing sucks. There's nothing really going on in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, dude, let's just sit around and talk. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like maybe wintertime it could resurrect, possibly.
Yeah.
You know, at least for a couple episodes.
Sure.
I just feel like me and you, we're completely in agreement. I think you would agree too, Norm. It's just a podcast is something you shouldn't be forcing anyways. You know what I mean? Like if we're not feeling it, we shouldn't do it. But what we should do is when we're feeling it, like tonight, we wanted to do a podcast and we knew we needed to address the whole situation.
Yeah.
But when
I
we-
think people picked up on it though, because we started
Yeah.
filming them at like 1 a.m. between filming days after we filmed 12 hours, and we're just like not even human, just piles of flesh.
I'm glad you said that because that always gets lost. I feel like in translation is like how we had to film these podcasts to keep up with like, you know, a weekly upload schedule is Badge had to drive over 2 hours to me and we stayed all day and into like deep into the night. And then you have to drive home. So you have lost an entire like 24-hour time frame to do your content.
Right.
So you lose money there. Gas is hella high.
Yeah.
We get here, we're like you said, but after the second podcast, we're dead. Like
Yep.
that third and fourth one, I mean, we're trying, but it's like how much can you just sit in a chair and talk?
Right.
It'd be like a radio host just going for 24 hours. Like nobody's gonna do that. You're gonna go for 2 hours and you're done.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
If there was some way we could do this remote,
Right.
it might be different.
And see, we talked about that, but then we lose the quality. Then the audio's lagging. You know, we got issues.
Yeah.
Me and you both live in the sticks, so Wi-Fi sucks. So
There
that's
might
an
be a
issue.
solution to. We might could figure something out, but right now it's just kind
Right.
of difficult.
And as soon as Starlink drops, I'm like the last dude on the planet that's
Is
gonna
it not
get it.
already
Not
dropped?
in my area. Oh yeah, it's dropped all over the
Oh,
place. Just not in
really?
my area. Yes,
Yeah.
dude. I'm gonna be like the last dude in America that gets it.
Probably.
because I live in just the armpit of Alabama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's just part of it. But anyways,
Cool.
Yeah.
So podcast over.
So Norm, aren't you starting a podcast?
yeah. What's up with your podcast?
Dude, I might, man. I don't want to spoil too much here.
I
But-
mean, this is kind of the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
damn.
I might do a few things, man. You never know.
Can we hear him at all?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear.
You got to
fine.
get close to that mic.
Sorry,
dog.
man. I keep backing up.
Yeah.
I got a few things
What,
planned
what
out
are a few
besides
things?
main channel.
What can you tease?
Wow.
Good stuff, man. Go
Thanks.
for it again one more time.
What can you tease for me? Will you tease me?
Maybe a stream of some sort.
A
Live-
stream.
live?
A live stream. Yeah.
Twitch?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Maybe Twitch or just YouTube. Live streaming on YouTube. Different channel. And
What
then,
Gaming?
what would you be doing in real life?
Probably gaming.
Gaming. I'd love
Yeah.
to see a gaming channel.
I enjoy it, man. Or I used to
Yeah.
enjoy it.
You
I've
always
played
used to do that
like
or
8
talk about it.
months or so, but I always
Yeah.
wanted to. But as soon as I get my channel kind of good, where everything's rolling great,
Yeah.
and I ever have some free time,
Yeah.
maybe so.
That's
Lot of money
tough.
there.
Free
and then,
time's
and
tough.
then maybe a podcast too. But I feel like if I streamed, I'd be talking enough that I
That's
wouldn't
kind of
need.
like a live
It's
podcast.
kinda, yeah, it kind of is
Yeah.
like a podcast. So I maybe
Yeah.
wouldn't do both, but I'd do one or the other.
I think that's what Gideon said. He streams instead of podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he was on Logan's podcast, he was saying that. I saw that too.
Did you listen to that podcast?
The first 15 minutes after the gym last night. I've been going to the gym again too, which is
Nice.
kind of cool. I don't want to say that and then quit, but I've
Well,
been
now you're
going.
locked in. Can't go
Yep.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Got a new house. Jason's living there with me. He's really big into the gym, so he's meal prepping all my food. So I
That's
wake
your
up.
manager now?
Yeah, or
Nice.
What would you call him?
Well, technically Matilda's our manager, but
Well,
he's
yeah,
kinda
but he's like your guy. You know, she
Yeah, if I
has
need-
other clients, but he's like your dude.
He's like
yeah. If I
personal
need anything
chef.
done, he drives me,
right.
cooks for me. If I need errands or something, he gets
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I can just focus on filming. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's a new addition this summer.
That's dope. I like
is-
Jason. I like Jason a lot. We got to
Yeah.
hang out a little bit last couple of days at that lake. So that's cool, man. So you guys are still killing it over there in the editing game. Zaid's just whipping it up.
He's okay.
Yeah. He's like mid level. You know.
He'll be there if you give him some time.
Just kidding, Zaid. You're doing a great job.
I'm jealous of you, you dirty dog.
Dude,
I would,
seriously.
if I could steal his powers, I would, man.
100%.
Just grab him, just
Yeah.
edit them powers.
I think we're all doing good this summer, though.
Oh, dude, there's no
You know?
doubt. No
It's been good.
complaints.
Which might be why the podcast is like, we have so much stuff going on. Like, I don't think people realize, like, just the video we're filming for AO today
Yep.
is going to take 2 whole days for, like, one episode.
Right.
Yep.
So it's kind of like,
Yeah, I was going to ask what you thought about everything we
Yeah.
just said. So please, continue.
I feel like we only have a certain amount of time, especially together, where the 3 of us are together. So the best time spent would be filming actual YouTube videos instead of podcasts. Obviously, both would be great, but a lot of times we only spend like 3 or 4 days together a month, like all 3 of us.
Right.
Where we're just like, okay, we need to get YouTube videos done because those are the most entertaining.
Right, that's-
you know,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's the best use of our time to get the best content out. Like podcasts are fun, but I feel like the 3 of us in
it's not
videos
the best
together.
we can do. It's not the best we
Yeah.
can do. Let's just be honest. Yeah.
And even if it's like at night and we're not filming anything, it's like we need to get sleep for the next day.
Yeah.
So we're energized for the videos and we're there and we're present. So
And there's like an hour of like charging batteries, SD cards, all that stuff, which to be honest, our camera guy does that, but I kind of sit
Yeah.
there and act like I'm doing something.
yeah, I'm thinking about them doing it. So basically I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going
I
through
mean-
the mental
I gotta
laps.
just
So
annoy 'em. Just gotta sit there like, hey, you put that in that there?
it's so funny. Y'all do that too?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
just go
That's
complete
good.
waste, just annoyance.
I just try to get out of the way when Ryan and Andrew are gathering stuff. I
I've
just try to
done
get
that
out of
now.
the way because
Tommy
I'm,
is so much more
gonna mess it
organized than me. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just mess everything up. So
I
I'm
will
just
too.
like, but I'll every now and again I'll be like, did y'all put the drone in there? And they're just like, yeah. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
like, let me just go shut up.
Yeah, I
now.
always am like, hey, did you put the SD cards in? Yeah.
Did you put the SD cards in? That's a pretty important one. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
You got an SD card in there?
No, I meant like an SD card holder.
No,
after
I
we're
got
done,
you,
like
yeah.
organize them all. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you drop the footage? Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Do you have hair like under your left eye?
Probably that right here.
Yeah.
Oh, there was something there.
It's like
What
a
was
lot.
that?
It's like a lot of it.
Did it
It's
come
like your
out?
beard like transported. To
It
your
did.
eye right here.
When I was younger, I shaved too high, so it's like up here as well. So now I have to shave like my eyelid because it was like I don't know. I also really wanted
wait, what
facial
do you-
hair, and so I just started shaving.
I was just looking at
everywhere.
the time.
Wait, does that like so the more you shave, the more hair you grow?
Yeah, I think so. Well, that's like the old urban legend. I don't know if it's true or not.
I shaved my cheeks
Yeah.
one time, and it's ridiculous, man.
Oh yeah, that's
Your
the
ass
number
is
one
ridiculous.
mistake. If you guys haven't
That's
shaved
true.
downstairs yet, never do it because as soon as you do it, just grows back tenfold.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
once you
mom-
do it,
my
you gotta
mom
do it.
watches this, man. So
Sorry, but you know what I'm just trying to give a public service announcement to everybody out
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
you think like, oh, let me shave this like
Yeah.
belly hair real quick, get it out the way.
It's so true, dude. Once it is kind of true. Once you shave it, like you've created
Yeah.
kind of a situation that now you have to deal with
Yeah.
moving forward. Like you either have to reshave it or you have to go through this awkward, like itchy phase where you
Right.
let it grow
Yeah.
back out. That's just terrible.
It's like Hercules when he cuts one of the heads off and 2 more come back. It's like your hair every time you
Exactly.
do it. You cut 2 more off, 4 more grow.
just
Yeah.
braid that thing up, man.
Yep.
Cornrows, and you're good.
Maybe the old timers
Mm-hmm.
actually knew something when they started that urban legend, and now we're just acting like it's not true, but it is. You know what I mean? Like maybe that is actually true.
Would you guys
What's
ever
true?
wax?
The fact that like if you once you start shaving an area, it starts growing back more or thicker or more
I think it's
often.
true, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, but a lot of people feel like it's kind of like an old time wise tale
Yeah.
or something, like not real. But what if it's like literally real?
What if you
I feel like it
waxed?
is. Would you wax?
Have you
I
ever
do-
waxed?
No, I haven't, but I would.
We got to do that for a video one time for,
Yeah,
for
I
a
would-
punishment.
It'd be
Like-
painful,
Like wax
but
what?
I think like after you wax like 15 times, the hair just doesn't grow back.
Ooh.
Something like that, or maybe
What are
like
you trying to wax?
laser
What are you trying to
surgery?
wax? What are
But
you
the,
waxing?
the laser thing, now that like clogs
You're
the
not gonna
hair
answer that?
follicle
We're just
pores.
moving on?
That does
So-
do
Talking
that.
about like logistics.
Like I'm just talking about like let's just talk cheeks, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
just cheeks.
Cheek hair.
I would
If
debate
you
that.
wax, what
You
if
would-
you laser? That would stop it.
That
after
does
like
stop
10
it,
or
I
15
think.
times, but it's expensive.
Yeah,
It's
I think
expensive.
if you just get the right conditioner, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of more comfortable.
to keep the hair soft.
Yeah,
For the winter
It's like
time.
a little,
Moisturize.
like a
Yeah.
little pad that you always got on your
No,
butt.
100%.
It's extra cushioning. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like it. I like it, man.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I learned that from a senior when I was in 9th grade. He told
You
me
meant
that.
like a senior citizen. Frick me. I learned that from my elder.
I learned that
and it
from my
was really
granddad.
good.
That from my veteran friend.
Wait, okay, so wax. So you've never waxed? Have you waxed?
No, you
Like any part of your body?
eyebrows. I've done eyebrows.
Okay, I just like, dude. Sometimes we would just do it like for fun, like a pain thing. You know what I mean? Like just.
Like a bunch
Just
of
for
dudes.
fun, just get
Yeah, just for
painful.
fun.
I was in the army, dude. These were some macho guys. I don't know,
Wait, do you
know.
keep your eyebrows in check? Do you like
a
do
little bit? Mine are
eyebrow
blonde
maintenance?
though. There's not a whole
Yeah.
lot I have to do.
No, I don't.
Well, you don't have to. You look fantastic. I don't have a unibrow. I probably have a little bit of one right now. I got to get
not
tweezers and
terrible.
pluck. If I don't do it, my eyebrows just go straight to my hairline.
I'd love to see it actually.
It's impeccable. It's like an inch strip. It's like a freaking Nike swoosh on my freaking forehead.
Have you seen the TikToks where they like do the lines and they like line you up so you know exactly where your eyebrows are supposed to be and they pluck out all
Do they do that with women? Is that called like weaving or something?
I don't know. It's like
Dude,
they do
I don't
one,
like
down the
tiny
center of your
eyebrows.
face.
Like,
and
I
they
don't
do
either.
tiny, when they're like
measure
just
your
little
jawline.
No, I like a woman to have a decent eyebrow.
I want a bushed up brow, man.
Yeah.
No.
Well, there's got to be something. Well, I
No.
just know there's got to be something there, not like drawn on.
He just said he likes bushed up brows.
Yeah. Well.
Well,
you know.
Pacer, I'm on thin.
Oh, you're on that thin game.
I like just a normal, well manicured eyebrow. I just don't want one that's like just a little like pinstripe.
No,
Well,
you want.
nobody wants that.
That's what we're saying.
No, that's
you want
kinda
some
what
hair
people
there.
do. Yeah, when they wax them real good, there's just like a little stripe, and it makes their eyes look bigger.
Yeah.
they kind of look.
Makes her forehead like kind of more
look
pronounced
crazy.
too. Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
I will say,
I'm
like,
not a fan of
eyebrows
that.
is one thing that could just bump you up a point. Like, if you're a girl or a guy, if
Really?
you just maintain your eyebrows, I feel like you
think
go
it
from a
helps.
6 to a 7.
I think
or
it
a-
helps. I think
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah, if you don't have a unibrow, you're a step above.
I'm just saying, like, the shapes.
Like that shaped up brow.
Yeah. It's probably won't make it.
Oh,
But, okay, say everybody in Star Wars went against everybody in Marvel. All the superheroes in the MCU versus everybody in Star Wars. We're talking stormtroopers. We're talking all
Darth
the
Vader,
Jedis.
the Emperor.
Yep,
yeah.
all alive at the same time.
and on the same team.
So not like currently, but just like dark side,
'Kay.
light side on the same team in Star Wars versus everybody in the MCU.
Okay.
Who do you think would win? And like an all-out war.
So like everybody good and bad for the entire storyline of Star
Yeah.
Wars versus like the 12 Avengers.
Well, no, but everybody in the MCU.
but
that
think
means
about everybody-
Thanos. and
Yeah, you got
everybody.
Thanos. You got all the villains.
MCU,
and stuff.
MCU.
Dude, I
wait.
think
Does Thanos have the gauntlet with all the stones? I know follow-up questions are discouraged in debates like this, but I feel like
let's say he doesn't. Let's say he doesn't have
okay,
the stones.
does not have
Who
the
do you
stones.
think?
Dude, I think Star Wars would take it.
Dude,
man.
I was gonna say Star Wars,
But then they
man.
got Captain Marvel now, and she's like,
The
she's
most
just
powerful.
going in, like she's just flying
Yeah.
through spaceships. But I feel like they could just force crunch her.
That's the thing. How powerful is the Force? Like, is the Force going to be more powerful than Thor coming at you like with his freaking hammer?
But we're
You know
also
what I mean?
talking
Like,
everybody in their prime in both categories too.
Right.
So not Darth Vader, but Anakin in his prime. We're talking
What,
everybody
like-
in their prime.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's
Prime.
so
How many times did you say
prime.
prime?
Dude,
Everybody
you
in their
are a
prime.
Commercial.
yeah, I know.
That man's a walking.
Okay, so what do you think?
Billboard.
What do you think, Badge?
I don't know, man.
Well, come on, let's talk through it, man. We got to talk through this.
I'm gonna say MCU.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
go
why?
on.
Why?
I just like them more.
Just like the movies more?
Yeah. I think it's pretty equal playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it all comes down to how strong is the Force, like versus the superpowers, or like
Yeah.
versus like the strength of these MCU characters. Because I feel like if the Force is as strong as the MCU characters, then they're screwed.
Yeah,
Because then you got
sometimes.
the Force and you've got stormtroopers blasting at you, and you got lightsabers flying at
Well,
you.
I bet-
Yeah,
bet-
and dude,
I
all
bet.
the ships too. So you have all like the Star Destroyers
Yeah,
versus
but
like the
I
alien
saw
ships.
Captain Universe
Yeah, they have some pretty cool ships,
fly
and they have like
straight
Iron
through
Man.
a ship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just took
Yeah.
a whole ship down.
Like because like Iron Man, like he's a like one of the most powerful ones, right?
Yeah, but you think
But-
Anakin versus
No,
Iron Man?
but that's what I was gonna say. Like, if he's like one of the most powerful ones, now not the most powerful, one of the most powerful. If Anakin is in his prime, if Darth Vader basically is in his prime, his force is going to be able to stop Iron Man and
he just
crush him
instantly
in that suit.
crunches him in the suit and
That's
he's
what I'm
dead.
saying. So to me, that means like, dude, that changes everything. Because the only people that can mess with the Force, I feel like, are people like Thor, like super
Yeah,
top
that's the only
tier.
reason why I say Marvel has a chance because they got people like Thor who are just like
because Thor, like, you
gods.
literally can't kill the dude.
Yeah.
So that's a problem. And then you got Thanos, who's a G,
Yeah.
and all his army. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Have you ever shaved your butt?
What's that?
Have you ever shaved your butt?
With cheeks or whole?
Dude,
Come on, man.
just butt. I mean, are you going to shave hole in that butt?
I don't. I'm just asking you.
No, have
you asked the
shaved your butt?
question.
Have you shaved your butt?
Are we just done with that conversation?
I just was keeping it
Are you
flowing.
bored?
Yeah.
Okay, so the conclusion, Norm. What do you think? What's your opinion?
Dude, I don't know, but I'm gonna say Star Wars, man. Even though like Thor could just go in, man. That's the only thing. But now
Yeah.
it's also Thor in his prime, so you got to think about that too. I was gonna say Thor now is like fat and overweight, but
Not for long. Have you seen the new trailer?
yeah,
No, he's coming
Love
back.
and Thunder. I
It
think
kind of seems lame.
it does. I
Everything
feel like they're
has,
gonna
a
sign him
hidden
off.
agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just like,
they
dude,
had
I-
to make a female Thor. Like,
Yeah, I do it.
I don't have a problem with the female superhero.
Just seems so
Just
forced.
make
Why-
a different one than
but
Thor. Why
that's
does she
what
have
I'm
to
s-
replace Thor?
that is exactly
you know what I
what
mean?
I'm
Like, why can't we
saying.
have like
Yeah.
a cool female superhero
Right.
that isn't like the same one that dude
They got
already
She-Hulk
was?
coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, She-Hulk is like coming
Right.
out as a TV show, and it's like, how about like she something else
Yeah, a
besides
different,
the ones that already exist?
a different superhero.
that
a
could still be
character-
cool.
think She-Hulk
Like
was
Black
already
Widow
there,
was
though.
cool because she was
Black
Black
Widow was
Widow.
cool.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But now
yeah.
it's like they're just killing
So
all the dudes, and
forced.
then they're replacing them with
Yeah,
girls.
with
kinda
Natalie
like-
Portman.
That's
like,
they're
are you
letting
kidding
us
me?
know their agenda, like their
Yeah.
goals.
Right.
Kill all men.
Yeah.
Women
right.
reproduce by themselves.
Right. The strong dudes are a problem somehow in society when they're out there, helping generally,
yeah.
Yeah.
I just
so-
feel like don't like cop their swag. You
Yeah.
know, that's basically my main point. Is like they already like let Thor be Thor and let
Yeah.
whoever the new girl is be the new girl. Don't
Right.
call it.
give her a
Girl
different
Thor.
weapon than a hammer and
Yeah.
have a different name.
Come up
Actually
with a
develop a
different
character
concept.
for
There's-
God's sake.
Yeah, there's more than 6 superheroes that
what
can
I'm
be
saying.
invented.
Seriously.
like come up with a concept.
Absolutely
and make it cool.
They have
could-
all the
yeah.
money in the universe to do this. So
Yeah.
why can't they? Why
100%.
can't they develop a new character?
You could have Iron Man,
Dude, it makes me so mad, bro.
freaking sandwich slanger.
Dude, my favorite guy was Winter Soldier. Oh my god!
Oh, you just now got
that
that?
just caught up with me. I was thinking
We
my
might
own thoughts,
have
and
to bleep that
I
one.
heard that like
no,
8
we
seconds
can't.
later.
That's fine. It's a
Yeah,
joke.
everybody knows,
a
dude. I
joke.
love women. I married a woman.
That's
I
hilarious.
love that.
That's
That's
freaking
awesome,
funny.
man.
Yeah. Dude, she quit her job and she was talking about like starting her little business on the side.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, dude, if you put up with me, because she made all the money. Like first 3 years we were married.
Right.
I was just a leech, man.
Yeah, I wasn't paying you anything at that time.
No, I wasn't working for you at that time.
I'm just joking.
No, the first.
That was a good one, though, Joe. That one got me. Dude, I'm all out of Prime. I might need another one.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
so good.
Gosh.
And only have 20 calories.
You could make a run to the cooler, man, if you feel up to it. I know you're really thirsty.
I don't feel like running, man. I've been working out hard. Hey, Tommy.
Anyways,
You know where
Dude,
the
we-
cooler is?
Fun fact: I've according to my watch, I've burned 6,000 calories today.
wow.
The
Now I
refrigerator?
think my watch might be reading a little high, but even if it is, like 5,000
Is it in the
is a
refrigerator?
lot.
It is.
It's in the little mini Mountain Dew fridge outside.
It's in the mini Mountain Dew fridge
Would
outside.
somebody
you
grab
get
me
one?
something?
Would you get just 3 of them?
Yes, whatever's being grabbed, triple it up.
Propel would be awesome, man.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Or
Yeah.
Prime.
Prime if you got it.
Okay, I'm back.
Sounds like Yak Pack looking for true golds. Just
Pure
everywhere
gold?
you go,
Wait,
everywhere you go, when they ask you what you want, it's like, you got any Prime? Like it's at somebody's house.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't have any Prime. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, what were we just talking about?
16.9 fluid ounces. Is that on
Stop,
purpose?
dude.
Can you stop farting in the mic? Wait, what were we just on? Oh, dude, Winter Soldier. So I watched Captain America.
That's not what we were talking about. But go ahead.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You just don't remember.
No, it was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like the new TV show they came out with.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, Winter Soldier was one of my favorites, dude. He was like so cool. He had long
yeah,
hair
he was
and
cool.
middle arm.
He was jacked.
Dude, they nerfed him so hard in this. Like he was like in a bar fight with like 2 dudes and couldn't even win. Like the
Really?
new
Really?
Marvel, like it's just making me like upset. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
he was
Dude,
so
he went toe to toe
cool.
with Captain America.
Dude, it's been
He
downhill
took on
ever since
Captain
Endgame.
America, Falcon, and Black Widow all at the same
Yeah.
time, and then he was fighting two random dudes at the bar, and they beat him up. And I was like, this dude saved the universe.
Dude, I saw that scene you were talking about. We were talking about Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That chase scene with Princess Leia.
Oh
dude,
my
Dude,
God.
so
Bro.
bad.
we could have filmed a better sequence than that.
The 11-year-old girl running from four
and,
grown
and then
men.
this
but
dude's
yeah.
just like, come back here, little girl. It looks like me
Three
chasing my
trained
kids in the yard.
assassins
Yeah.
are trying to chase a 10-year-old girl,
Oh, it
and
was
they
bad.
running straight to a branch for a
Yeah.
quarter mile and run right into it.
It was,
Dude,
bro. It
dude.
messed up the whole series for me because I saw that and I was like, are you kidding
And
me?
then later, there's like a vent that they're like only she can fit in or something like that.
Okay.
It's obviously you could fit like 3 grown women or whatever you want to fit
Right.
in there. So there's like 200 grown people in there and an 11-year-old girl in the vent trying to do electrical work to save everybody. Did you see that?
That was very weird. It's like out of all these people here who have been protecting the Jedi for so long, there's not a single technician who can fix the wires.
all
We're
just
going to
sitting
rely
there
on the 10-year-old
helpless.
girl.
yeah.
Like, oh, I hope she can wire
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah, that's weird.
But have you guys seen the last
episode?
episode?
No, I stopped like after the first episode.
Not to spoil anything, the last fight
Spoiler alert.
was pretty sweet, and that's all I'm going to say. Like, it
Okay.
was
Wish
like,
it would've
the whole,
ended
like,
better.
Did you see the end?
Yeah, I watched it.
Do you like the fight?
It was a cool fight, but it was just like kind of anti-climactic.
I saw a remix of it on YouTube with the same song that they had.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Flojo, man.
Waterfall swig and then toss it
We
to
can
you.
share. I got a little water left in my cup, so it's all good.
What's the song when in Revenge of the Sith when Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting?
The song? It's a great song.
Yeah, it's Battle of the something.
I don't know.
Battle of the. Anyways, there was a remix to that scene, but with that song on it, and dude, it was nuts. Like the cinematography was crazy.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed it, but the whole rest of the season ruined.
Yeah.
Like the up to episode. If it was only episode 6, it would have been cool, but the other 5 episodes were kind of.
Really? So me, somebody who hasn't seen it, should I just skip to the last episode and watch that? Or am I going to be completely lost?
No, I don't think you'll be lost, and it's like cool because you get to see.
Like old stuff?
Yeah, old
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
like
what I
the
heard,
fight between the two guys that you like.
That's what I
So,
heard. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it's
I'm just
um,
gonna
skip.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
would
gonna go
skip
watch
to the
it.
final
Stranger
episode.
Things. You guys watch Stranger Things?
Dude,
No, not yet.
masterpiece.
Really?
It's so
Damn it.
good.
We're so
Stranger
far
Things?
behind.
Dude, the way they make that, it's insane. Everything they get, like down to the Coke cans, like everything's like set in the 70s. It's crazy
Yeah.
how they found everything. Like they don't mess up one time.
Well, I think it's the 80s, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife does the same thing to me. I'm like, the 70s? She's like, no, the 80s. I'm like,
Well,
what's-
it is
what's
a
the
completely
difference?
different genre for the
Imagine
movie.
how hard
but-
that would be. You can't have
No, that's
car,
incredible.
anything. You can't
Yeah.
have a lamp that's newer than that.
No, they
got
killed that
everything.
show.
Like, it's
And
insane.
everything's like structured to point to the, like, everything is used to add to the characters and the storyline. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's no just random, like, oh, this would be good.
They had
Yeah.
they had the whole show planned out season 1 to 5 before they even shot season 1. It was all so there's so many like Easter eggs on like season 1 and 2 that you're
Yeah.
like season 4 you're like, oh my gosh, like that.
Yeah.
Like there's so many like parallels to stuff, and I find myself watching YouTube videos about how they hinted something, like
Yep.
foreshadowed
I do
something.
that sometimes,
and
too.
I'm like, oh my, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Easter eggs out
I'll be
there.
up. I'll be up July 1st when they drop.
Sam, are you guys gonna go see the Minions movie on July 1st?
Probably not, because I'll be
Probably
up
not.
watching that, and then I'll sleep and then work.
Wait, when does that come out?
July 1st, the Minions
Okay.
movie.
I'll
And
go, like,
Stranger
3rd.
Things. It's the same day.
Yeah,
I'm going
I'm,
opening night. I'm not even kidding, too.
I love Minions, though, man.
Yeah.
It's masterpiece.
I've never seen a Minions movie.
Dude, you got kids and you never seen a Minions
No.
movie.
I've seen a ton of kids movies too.
Dude, you need to put them on Minions.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try.
You ever seen Despicable Me?
Bits and pieces. Yeah.
Minions is better.
It's better than that.
Wait, I
okay.
thought it was the same thing.
Yeah, what?
Is it not?
Oh. They're different series. I mean, they're different characters, but
Or
Aren't the
same
Minions the ones in
characters?
Despicable Me?
yeah, but it's like focused on the Minions. And Despicable
Okay.
Me is focused on Gru and his relationship with the Minions.
I think Gru turns bad this one. Like the title of it, it's like The Revenge of Gru or something like that.
I thought it was about when he was young, though.
It probably is.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Buzz Lightyear, are you guys gonna go see that when it comes out? You guys saw the new Buzz Lightyear movie?
It doesn't look that good to me.
Yeah, I'm just not interested
I don't
in
think-
doing
Yeah,
anything
dude,
except
me
YouTube.
either.
I mean, Minions was cool, but I'm
Yeah.
also not gonna go opening day. I'm gonna watch Stranger Things though, because I'm watching from my den. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And midnight, so I can work all day and then watch it.
Absolutely. I might do the same.
Yeah,
I gotta
Vibe.
get caught back up though. I'm behind. We started watching like 10 minutes of it, but the kids were in the room, and like the opening scene was like hella bad.
Yeah.
So we were just like, wow, okay, can't watch this right now, and then we never picked it back up.
Right,
So
right.
I don't even remember what happened. There was just a bunch of people getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Glad
like,
I did.
oh, wow. Hey girls, everything's okay.
Man, that's crazy.
So we had this. Me and Ao had this conversation like 2 weeks ago. But Lojo, if you were like a winged animal, what winged animal would you be, and why?
Real or fictional or like ever lived or what?
Which animal
Just
with
animal.
wings?
Okay.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate this, man. You're
Yeah.
like that
What?
kid at recess talking about algebra. Just go down the slide.
And
man.
we're in.
Yeah.
Anytime
Pre-algebra.
I dive down like a hypothetical rabbit hole, I like to know, what I'm going in.
I know what you
You know what I mean? I
That's a
want to
good
know the
point.
parameters. That way I can really dissect it. So,
Dissect me.
okay. Can I pass for now?
Yeah. So here's a different question. Okay, if you had to blow up a single country to save the whole world, or else the whole world would blow up, what country would you destroy? and why?
Russia.
Right now, that wouldn't be a terrible option. That's a lot of people, though, bro. And those people have nothing to do with their dumbass government
I'm just
waging
joking,
war.
dude.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people would say that right now, right? A lot of people would say that right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
But the people
What
of
would you
Russia
blow
have
up?
nothing to do with it.
Probably like Florida.
The country.
The country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a joke. I saw it on Jeff's podcast, so I thought I'd bring it into this one.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a big fan. I just thought it was a good question. I don't know what I would blow up, but
Well, yeah, you got to answer the questions. That's the thing.
Dude,
you got
I feel
to
like-
pick something.
I feel like North Korea is small and they hate us, so probably
North Korea is bad, but once again, the problem with this is
But then
you're
there's
having
still civilians
Yeah,
there
there's
that-
still
that's not
anywhere
their
you blow
fault.
up, it's gonna have civilians. So I guess like the smallest country, whatever. I mean, whoever that is,
The
I'm
least
so
amount of
sorry.
people. Yeah.
The smallest country, and just do it, and we all do a memorial for them in every country,
Yeah.
and we
save
hail
the
them.
world.
We hail them as heroes. They say they saved the world. There
Exactly.
you go. Boom.
Yeah.
So that country will be, remembered forever.
That's good, man.
Right? I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Or you could take out the biggest country and stop like mass population because we're kind of
That's
overpopulated
true.
right now. So
That's
you
true.
could
So the
just
Thanos
You
approach.
could Thanos
Just
it.
Bam.
Snap.
Biggest
half.
country. Which
I don't
would
think
be
we're
like,
having a
what,
population
China?
problem right now, are we?
I don't think. Wait, dude, there's a
I
lot
think
of people.
population's
Do you
going
ever drive
down.
down the road and see how many people there are in cars and all of them have their individual lives?
I get that.
Dude, I don't think everybody has an individual life. I think there's like clones out there.
Yeah, it's weird.
For
I
real.
think of
there's
dude.
no way everybody has their own
I
life.
think about that, dude. When
There's so many.
When I'm in like traffic and there's like 100 cars around me, and I'm looking from car to car at people's faces, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, there are so many people on this planet
Yep.
just like me.
Makes you feel like an ant.
And it's
man.
all going on
Yes.
at the same
Worthless.
time.
And, like,
There's
every-
7 billion
Yeah.
lives going on at the same time. It's all happening just on this one
Yeah.
rock in space.
Every problem that I've had the last 35 years, there's another 35-year-old out there. Like, there's millions of them out there that are just like, you know what I mean, going through their struggle in their life, and like, it's freaking nuts, dude.
Dude,
It's
when you were in
crazy.
Afghanistan, I was like 7 years old.
I think about that sometimes.
I was
That's
7
crazy.
too. We're actually a week apart from each other at birthdays.
A week?
I'm a week younger than him. Right? 2 weeks? A week?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
Third.
Yeah,
Of-
I'm the 19th. So I'm 17 days younger
That's cool.
than Ao. Yeah.
16? Or
3,
17?
19, 3, yes.
Okay. I dropped out of college too.
So you were right. I dropped out too. So
Man, that's crazy.
What were we just talking about?
just overpopulation. There's a lot of
No,
people.
what were we just talking about? What were you just talking about?
I asked if you shaved your butt, and nobody
No,
answered.
it wasn't that. Come on, don't make
no,
me
dude,
lose it. I
I
had
have
something I wanted
before,
to
but
say.
I stopped.
Had before what?
I shaved
butt?
once
Yeah.
before my
I'm not
honeymoon.
addressing this because I want to know what we were talking about.
I shaved once.
What
Well,
were
do
we
you shave your
talking
butt on the
about?
reg, or like, are you kind of like
yeah, you don't want to answer 'cause
Yeah,
that thing is smooth.
dude, you keep that thing. Yo, let me see your
I'm
butt
trying to
real
remember
quick.
what we were talking about.
Dude,
I'm not addressing this.
One time, and within 24 hours, we were on an airplane to
Pokey?
our honeymoon. Couldn't even sit in the seat. It was ridiculous.
Damn.
Had like pimple rash all over my cheeks. It was terrible.
I don't think I've ever shaved my cheeks, but I think I have shaved like in the crease. You know what I mean?
I've shaved wherever I can reach, man. I don't
Yeah.
know where. I don't know what I'm shaving.
That's what
but
I'm saying.
shaving.
Yeah,
You
I don't know
what
where I
mean?
was
It's like
either.
cutting a
exactly.
yard blindfolded. You just hope for the
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're going off of feel
Yeah.
and feel
Yeah.
alone. So I mean, you just shave whatever you get. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've definitely tried it, but it's not the move though.
No, it's
not the move. Not
you
for
just gotta
dudes.
embrace it sometimes.
Yeah, there's just
sometimes you got hair, man.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
no. Your wife's not going to see your ass that much, really. Like, I mean, like
There's-
nobody's going to see your butt that much. I'm serious, right? I mean, I'm just
I
talking
mean,
about reality. Like, you know, how much time is your wife honestly going to see your butt?
Just depends on the relationship, probably.
Yeah, I know that, but you know, y'all just walk around naked.
No.
Well, no, it just depends on what you're. I'm gonna stop right there. It's just what you're into.
Yep.
I get it. I mean,
Yeah. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I understand the reference.
And this is why we have lost all our sponsors right now.
Yeah. They
Hey,
just
Carl still
took off
sponsors me,
running.
guys. So if you guys want to use code Norm10 or Norm, or it's one of those, or FWN
I never had a code. I don't think.
on Carl's, when I saw the flag get ripped down, I was, they still.
Well,
pay
that probably
me,
won't make
so-
the video. So you're
No,
okay.
I don't know what flag you're talking about, man.
yeah, we're way past that.
Okay.
Yeah, use Norm's code because yeah. So what were we talking about?
We were talking about Afghanistan, I think.
I was 7.
Yeah, that
when you
whole
were over
age,
there.
the age thing. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think about that sometimes. It is weird. It's really weird, actually. But it just goes back to what we were just saying. It's just like weird to think that. Like,
Life.
yeah,
Like
it's just,
simultaneous.
and it doesn't even really mean anything. It just,
It just
The
puts
odds that we met
things
each
into
other-
perspective. Yeah.
yeah, it
It's
just put things in
weird.
perspective. Yeah.
There were just 3 guys, but we never knew each other from any.
Right.
We all live in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
So we all met each other through the internet, which is just weird.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
we had no natural way of connecting other than YouTube.
Right.
Like it was all centered around YouTube.
Yeah.
And trying to be either a creator or just involved in the business.
really
You
weird.
know what I mean?
It's so weird.
Now it just feels like we're best friends, and
Yeah.
we never were friends as kids.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
That's strange.
It is weird.
Dude, imagine if like one of us didn't do YouTube, then none of us probably would have met. If you
Yeah.
think about it, because me and you met,
Yeah.
YouTube met, but the first time you came over, we were all there in the same room,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yep.
you guys worked together, and then I knew you. But like, if it wasn't for like one of us, then maybe you wouldn't be where you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I wouldn't like if I was gone, maybe you guys would never. If one of us was gone, probably all 3 of us would have never met.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Or reached where we got, probably too.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely that, but
Yeah.
I don't even think we would have met if one of the 3 of us was missing.
Yeah.
Well, me and you would have met, but we maybe wouldn't be
Yeah.
still filming videos.
Right. Yeah. You never know. No, it's
You
life's
definitely would
crazy.
Be here
man.
if I wasn't here, though. I feel like because y'all were going before me.
Right,
that's
but I
crazy.
mean-
without
Yeah, but not
YouTube-
to this extent. We'd be
Right.
half, or maybe or
Right.
probably less.
Yeah, if that. You just never know, man. You replay this scenario, like the scenario of our life over again, you may never get this results ever again.
Yeah, that's
if
crazy.
you replayed like 100,000 times, you may never get
That's
this outcome
weird, dude.
again.
What do you think you would be doing right now if you didn't do YouTube?
That's a good question.
Nothing.
People probably want to hear that. I know. I knew you were
Dude,
going to say that.
I wouldn't be able to do anything else, man. This is what I always wanted
Yeah,
to
but
do.
if you never knew this was here and you were just stumbling through college,
yeah,
getting
let's
a
say YouTube
business
doesn't
degree,
exist. Content creation is not an option.
You're getting a business degree because what other degree are you gonna get? Nothing else sounds interesting.
Dude, maybe like real estate or something entrepreneurship. Something where
Yeah,
I just like setting my own schedule.
Yeah,
I guess
I was
I
about
would
to say,
never
you
be
are
able
your
to
own
work
boss.
for anybody. I'd never be able to go clocking to work because
wouldn't-
I'm
yeah.
always late.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep a job.
My mind is kind of always crazy. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me.
Nah, you're just a person, man.
Yeah,
None
no,
of
I'm
us
just
are perfect.
I don't know. I can never. I see everybody going to work every day. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I can't. I did it for a little bit, and it did not feel right at all. So I don't know. I'd either maybe do real estate, stocks, try to create companies, and something else.
What about you, Lojo?
I'm thinking probably I'd still be in healthcare. I'm sure.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
definitely.
healthcare,
Yeah, that's up.
or like Norm said. I mean, I always wanted to be. I didn't know what an entrepreneur was back in the day. Did that just fall apart?
No, I was spinning around in circles and it went one extra.
Oh yeah,
circle.
that'll unscrew it right out from underneath you. So
Yeah, nice.
don't do that.
There you go.
What would you do, AO? Sell shoes out of your attic?
Probably.
You don't have shoes in your. Oh, your dad has a shoe company.
Well,
Is
he-
that why
he-
you said that?
No, he did that. You tried, right, to resell
Yeah.
sneakers and stuff. That was like one of his first.
Oh, you were
attempted
stealing shoes from your dad's
businesses.
company
Oh,
and then selling
no.
them?
I-
Damn, dude, that's messed up.
I'll go to Goodwill and buy stuff and then flip it
I
on.
gotcha. So you were Gary V'ing it up.
Yeah, before Gary
Before
V was
Gary
cool.
V.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but it
So
wasn't
you're
cool.
basically Gary V is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
pretty much.
You should have all those
Gary
followers.
V kind of robbed me, so
Yeah.
it's okay though.
Dang.
I got my lane. I'm content.
So what would you be doing? People want real answers, folks. They
I don't
want
know,
real
man.
answers.
I don't know. I like doing stuff physical, but I also like doing stuff where I use my head. And like I love being my own boss just because I'm kind of stubborn and hard headed. I don't know, dude. And sometimes I like all the pressure that having your own company. Like
It's a
and
great
running it.
motivator.
Yeah.
It's a great motivator.
Dude,
Best motivator on the planet is to have
sometimes-
your own business.
I hate that. I hate the fact that when I get in bed at night, I'm sitting there staring at the ceiling for 30, 40 minutes, just like mind's going. But at the same time, I love it, man. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want another life.
I know exactly what you mean.
I feel like I'm almost like an adrenaline junkie would be a good way to classify it. It's almost like a high when
Risk.
you're like when you're being successful and you're getting a lot of work done, like a work high.
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
successful.
100%.
You know,
100%. That's a real thing.
And it's very addicting, and then you're so addicted to it that you don't want to lose it. So then you get really stressed out, like thinking
Yeah.
about like I have this now. Like you build something and you think you'd be happy once you built something, but then you're so worried about I could lose this thing I just built and completely be gone. So it's just a constant. But I think that's just the way that all three of us are wired. Is like
Yeah.
if we just don't want to lose it. So we just keep working hard, even though we've already achieved great things, but we'll never be grateful for what we achieved. Like I don't think I've achieved anything yet. And then yes, other people or other perspectives are like, you're doing good. And I feel like I'm doing nothing.
I feel the same
You know?
way.
Yeah.
Dude, like I had the biggest month of my life this month.
Yeah.
Like by far.
Same. Me and you
Yeah, I
both.
think we all did.
Like-
I think we all three did.
Financially.
Three-way high five.
Everything. Yeah.
Subscribers.
Right.
Best
like
content we
growth.
made too, which
Right.
obviously goes hand in hand with all of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm more proud of than like the numbers that come back in, because those can be great. But I'm so much happier that I'm like producing something better. You know,
Yeah.
or like
It
what
does
I
feel
like
good,
is
man.
better.
Like
you
when
know?
you're proud of an actual project. Like when he brought the boat here,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "This is so cool! Like we're making cool stuff. It's
Yeah.
not like we're just pumping out videos just to do
just
it.
to do them. Yeah.
You know,
But
it's
it's
like
still, I don't know, dude. Like biggest month of my life, and I still feel like I didn't do it, man.
Yeah.
Like it was like my goal to be where I am, and I still feel like I didn't reach anything. Like I guess I'm so used to like the freaking rat race of always wanting more in your company, and you're always like when you start, you're like supposed to just want. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to turn that off.
Me and you talked about it, trying to enjoy the moment because like at one point in time it'll all be over. And
Yeah,
I hope
we'll
that's
look back.
years
Yeah.
and years and years down the line.
But you just never know.
But you never know. But at
Yeah.
one point it could all be gone. So this is what we always wanted. Like I always wanted 100,000 subscribers, and now in like a year or two I've done it 5 times.
Yeah.
But but now I'm not grateful at all, or I'm grateful, but you know what I mean? Like I don't feel it.
Dude, I
But,
look
like,
at
me, if
300K and I hate it. Isn't that
Yeah.
weird? Like I see that, I'm like, dude, that
I should be higher. Should
Yeah.
be more. Yeah.
We just want to make it, and we make a great video. We're like, it's not good enough. Like we just
Yeah.
want to keep making better stuff, and it's a problem. It's an addiction. It's all I care about my whole entire
Yeah.
life. Like I told you guys yesterday, I went to the gym, and then I sat in the parking lot till 5 a.m. Or I don't know if you were there. I think I said at dinner, but just thinking. I just can't stop thinking.
Yeah. I
So
know
I
exactly
just-
what y'all mean, man.
Want to make good stuff, and I think we're doing it, man. I think this summer too. Like that's maybe why the podcast hasn't been going as hard, because we're so focused on making
Yeah.
good stuff,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
videos, that it's like a podcast just kind of seems like, as much as like I love listening to them, it just seems too easy. So we're
Right,
trying to do all
yeah.
this crazy stuff in a podcast. Like, oh, all we do is sit there and talk. Let's do something insane.
Yeah, let's do something big. Let's do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
people will remember, and it'll mean something.
Yeah, I'm
you
trying
know?
to, like, I think we're kind of like, maybe I want to leave our mark on the fishing industry or
I
outdoor
do
industry
too,
or whatever
man.
you want to call
Yeah,
it.
it's
Like
the
a little
outdoor
legacy,
entertainment
like,
industry.
oh, those guys had their run.
Yeah.
I do too.
know?
I really feel like you have been like working to this point, and now you got both of your stuff just like going, and so now you're like your machine is well oiled and going. I feel like I'm just having to be patient again and remember that like my machine's getting there, and my like the freaking itty bitty, man. Like when I finish that thing and can finally.
Exactly. The
Go.
machine will be built and going by then, and
Yeah.
it'll all be worth it.
It's
You know
just
what I mean?
sometimes I get like my mind's 6 months ahead of me right now.
Yeah,
I'm, like,
we all struggle with
frustrated.
that, man.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get caught up in your thoughts and like project yourself like 6 months from now, or 3 months, or a year.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous. You know what
It
I mean?
is, dude.
Because you'll talk yourself right out of something, or you'll just dragging yourself down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just negative to think that far out in my opinion.
No, I agree
You know?
100%.
I think less thinking and more doing has been like
Exactly.
the thing I learned even like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I would think too much, and I just
Yeah.
even though I just said last night, I was just thinking for like 2 hours, but
Well, you're still gonna think some.
Yeah.
But you're right though. Just
it's
go
like, think
do
about
something
it for a little bit, and then just go execute. Like just
Yeah.
go produce.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling him earlier. I mean, we've completely me and Ryan and Andrew have completely changed our priorities as far as filming. Like, it's no longer about trying to like film as many videos as possible. It's just like how can we make this one video better? You know, longer, more content,
Right.
Yeah.
just better. You know what I mean? Like that's
Better theme.
just
all that.
everything, better concept, just more time put in it. You know, so
And I think that's how YouTube's going. Like maybe
Yeah.
back in the day, like numbers of videos is more important. Like people uploading a ton and you're always
Yeah.
there.
You're
and
just
people
bombarded,
Like,
yeah.
have a connection with you. But I think now there's so many videos uploaded on YouTube more than ever right now.
Yep.
So YouTube maybe back then was like, oh, this person's posting a lot, let's push them. But I think now they're like, what are people like? What's really engaging and entertaining? Because they have
Exactly
unlimited videos to suggest,
That's
but they don't
right.
have unlimited good videos to suggest.
That's
so
right.
I feel like I think YouTube's slowly going to like better projects. There's so much competition now that you
Yeah.
have to out entertain. It's just going to keep on going up that hill
Mm-hmm.
of like we have to get better and better. So that's probably the stressful part about this job, I guess, is like you could be something now, but there's so many YouTubers that are something now and they're nothing later. So it's like always
Yeah.
being on your A game.
Yeah, that's hard facts.
yeah.
So that's the stressful part is like thinking, I got to be better than last month's myself, but that's what makes it fun and cool.
Yeah, it does.
It's like I'm
Yeah.
getting better, but it also adds a ton of stress. I have a receding hairline at 24, so
Yeah.
Dude, we've been doing this for a while, man. Me and you have. You're
yeah.
you're now getting
Yeah.
a taste of kind of the pressure, the stress, you know.
Yeah.
But it sharpens you. If you let it sharpen you, it will. But if you let it crush you, it'll
Yeah.
do that too.
Yeah.
It's like I've been through both. You know what I mean? I was down and out last year. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I was pretty much like, well,
one
I had
foot
a,
out,
go- had
one
a good
foot out
run.
the door, dude. I was worried. I was like,
Yeah,
Lojo,
I
come
was-
on, dude. It's gonna be so good. Just stay with us.
No, I had more than one foot out the door at
Yeah.
one time. But
Yeah, you did.
You know, just had to look myself in the mirror, man, and just you know, sometimes you just gotta call yourself a bitch and just like, dude, just come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know how to do
Yeah.
this. Just get up and do it.
Yep.
And good things start happening when you have that. Just if you have that attitude, this is turning into like a motivational speech.
Yeah,
it always does.
It always does. But it's
Yeah.
it's freaking true. That's why people say it. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, that kind of stuff is just it's contagious. You know what I mean?
Do you
It
know
is.
what? Do you know what
Yeah.
I think that everybody always says is like surround yourself with good people, and you hear that all the time. But I was like really thinking about it, and I've cut out a lot of people in my life who've brought like negative energy or who are not really excited to do something.
Yep.
Like I always heard it for years, but it really hit me like the last couple weeks. I was like, I need people around me who are trying to lift me up because I always felt like I was not with you guys. That's why I'm hanging out with you guys. But before, like I was trying to lift everybody else around me up.
Yeah.
I kept on bringing the energy. It was wearing me down. Like it was like the average was coming down.
Because
but when I get
you weren't
around-
being matched. They weren't matching.
yeah, I wasn't being matched or
Yeah.
outdone. I was on the top by a lot as far as like energy wise went and positivity.
Yeah.
And I feel like as soon as you're having fun doing it, it becomes way easier. And now I've had a lot more fun
Yeah.
because we're around other people who are having a lot more fun. I think they see through the videos too, like we're actually having fun, which is why I think it's successful. I think a lot of people try to force content.
Yeah.
But I think
Well, yeah, we've all done that. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
a natural tendency
Right.
sometimes is to force the content because that's all you know is I gotta get content, gotta get content. But yeah, as soon as you let go of that though and just kind of let it happen, it's definitely
Yeah.
where the magic is for
Yeah.
sure.
You got a bug on your hat.
I feel it. Dude, that was a big bug, bro.
Yeah, it was.
That was like this big and
Yeah,
green.
it was big.
huge. It was just crawling up my face.
Did it freak you out how big it was?
It's on the
Well,
light right now.
like when you said it was a bug on my head, I thought it was like a little one that's flying around, and I slapped it down the table. It was huge. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Well, dude, I'm
Yeah.
calling it right now. What is this, 2022?
God, I hope so.
I'm calling it right now. This man right here is going to be millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
Averaging 500,000 to a million views a video.
Oh yeah.
By when?
And
probably
then
so.
I'm going to be like way behind
Said
him.
by when?
Yeah,
When
like
is that gonna
10
happen?
years?
Nah, dude, next summer. Next summer he's
summer?
he's going to be averaging 500,000 views. I'm maybe going to be average. Not like views matter, but that's kind of how you
Yeah,
rate
that's how
your
you
success
grade
on
yourself.
YouTube. It's not really subscribers, just views. I'm probably going to be half of that. And then me and you will probably be in the same ballpark.
I don't
think
know, man.
he put so much pressure on himself because he's so new to the game.
Yeah.
But he's been the most successful person year in, and obviously he's
Right.
had connections, which kind of
Yes.
helps. But his natural talent to this, like it
Oh,
took,
yeah.
I feel like I know it took me years to kind of learn how to act on camera and stuff, if that makes sense, like, or bring the energy to the camera where it's like not annoying,
Yeah.
but also where I'm not like,
But
like,
that's
trained
dude,
myself.
I
but-
don't feel like I'm there though. Like
Yeah,
like
but I'm
today
saying,
in
like-
Walmart's parking lot, I felt lost, bro.
Dude, you in a year though, compared to me in a year, like, bro, I had like
Right.
90 subscribers, and I was editing my own. Do you have Tommy over
dude,
here?
I also had 2 years of the River Steward. You know what I mean? 2 years of failure.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not taking away your failure.
Dude,
I'm just
failure,
trying to
bro.
compliment
Dude, you
you right now.
failed.
Don't
and I'm
compliment
trying to
me.
tell you that you're going to be the most successful, and you always like put
Thanks,
yourself down.
This is what puts the pressure
But you can tell
on.
in the comments, like, people like you more than they like me, and we talk about this
I
all
don't
the
think
time.
so. I don't
No,
think
they
that's true.
they do,
I don't
and I
think that's
watch
true.
myself, and I like you more than I like me. I'm
Well,
like,
I
dang
like
it,
you
Norm,
better
why-
than I like me.
Right now, they're commenting saying I talk too much, and I'm interrupting you. 'cause I
Now
just
they're
did it.
saying like Ao slurs his words and doesn't say what he actually
No,
No, they
thinks.
said
Dude,
that earlier
you're
when you were
the-
slurring your words, but not now.
don't know.
No.
Was I slurring my words?
No, I'm just messing with you, man.
Dadgummit.
Anyways, Ao's the best, and we get in arguments about it. But I'm like, Ao, dude, stop. He's
Yeah.
overthinking everything. I'm like, you're better than me.
Yeah.
Like, I work
That's-
super hard,
that's what
but
I've
you're
been saying.
naturally better at this than me. And when you get caught up to the
Yeah.
operation, it's like
Yeah.
you're gonna take me over, like, instantly. Like, I'm still
Yeah.
gonna do good. And that's like, I'd rather
Yeah.
surround myself with people
Right.
who are like, I've been in the number one position for like a year and a half, maybe
Yeah.
6 months. But you're gonna take me over, like, guaranteed. You're just better.
I don't agree, but I appreciate that. I think that's,
I wanted to say it here because we're gonna play this back in a couple years, and they're gonna be like, "Dang, Norm saw that." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you that you're better.
I appreciate it, dude. I really do because I get in my head, man, and I don't know, dude. It's like some things are internal struggles. You know what I mean? Your external, you think the external situations around you are going to affect what's going on inside your brain, and then they change, and you think, oh, dang, I finally made it to where that's going to change what's in my head, but it doesn't. You still have the
Right.
same, like,
So the self doubt, you
yeah.
know,
yeah.
a little self consciousness, a little bit of like that voice in your head that's just like, yeah, I mean, you're doing fine now, but you can't sustain this.
Yeah, dude,
You know
biggest
what I
month
mean?
of my life, and I'm like, bro, there's no way that I deserve this, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I see
Yeah.
it, I'm like, bro, no.
Well, feeling like you don't deserve it, that's a normal thing.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing for people on the come up in their life. They just don't feel like why am I getting these good things happening to
Right.
me? So that's a normal thing. You shouldn't be upset about that. But the self-doubt, that's a problem. You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
if you let it get too deep, let it get in there and really get a hold of you.
Well, I
you
don't
know?
doubt myself. So.
You doubt yourself, not me.
I've just accepted I'm not going to be first in like a couple months, probably. It's probably all it's going to take. So
I'm going to hire Zayd and Tommy and
Go for it,
Andrew and Brian.
Just stake everybody.
Yeah, I'm retiring anyways. You can hire me too if you want. I'll edit your videos.
Just hire me to
dude.
be a character, dude. I'll come hang
Frick
out.
it, man.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Dude, but I love you guys. I really do.
Man,
yeah.
this does seem like a farewell podcast right here. Holy
getting
moly.
sad.
Yeah.
This I don't think this is the end, people. Just
No, I
take
think
it
I think
easy.
we'll be together for the next, I hope, 10 years. Doing
That's what I'm
this.
hoping, these podcasts, we maybe can get together every now and again and do them just when we feel like doing them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we can
Yeah.
really produce something that's cool and
Probably
people,
get sentimental every time, every 6 months.
Yeah,
Be
every
like,
6
man,
months. I
Dude,
love you
Gosh,
guys."
I love you guys, bro.
Guys, just follow your dreams.
Follow your
And when you're
dreams.
following them, realize in the moment, like, you've already accomplished your dreams.
Yeah,
I've already
dude.
accomplished it, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like I've
Drink
accomplished it.
prime, baby.
Drink prime.
Prime.
But just like appreciate the moment, because one day it'll all be over, and if you didn't enjoy it the whole entire way along, then why did you do it?
Enjoy the process, baby.
You know, so I'm enjoying.
Dude, that's where I am, bro. I'm
Enjoying the
so
process.
enjoying life.
I
right
get here
now,
and see you guys
know?
at Chipotle, and I'm like, I love these guys.
Yeah.
I just get there, and I'm like happy.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
you weren't, because I opened your door. It was like,
Well, I was talking
yeah,
business.
you were
dog.
talking on the phone, and I like was imitating
Yeah.
how you talk. I was in the
Yeah, I was
truck.
like, dude, I'm trying to make money here so
were
I can
talking
buy
to Zayd
Lojo
or
another
something.
speedboat.
I was
Please,
like
no,
in
I'm
the-
good.
I picked my phone up. Was like, I was like, bro, yeah, we're number one on fishing YouTube again. We've outgrown everybody, like doubled them. Our views are like triple them. Like John B called me, asked me how to make a video.
You know what's crazy? And Jiggin texted me, and he was like an idol to me as a kid.
Same.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and he was like,
Yeah,
I want
he
to
was killing
come
it.
shadow you guys and see how you make your videos. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I want to go do to him. I want to see how he
Yeah.
makes his stuff, because he's like so much, like millions and millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of cool when somebody who like you idolize for
Mm-hmm.
so long like says like you're doing a good job, even though
Yeah.
you should take hate and compliments the same,
Right.
and not really like get over egotistical. But
Yeah.
same thing with like One Rod texted me a few days ago, and I always watch One Rod, the first YouTube fishing guy I ever watched.
He was a big influence on me too in
Yeah.
the early days of my channel for sure.
And he was like, dude, you've overtaken me. He's like, congratulations.
God, he's been killing it
he's
for
like-
a minute.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna enjoy creek fishing, but he's like, you've changed or I would read it off my text messages, but he's like, you've changed the way fishing YouTube and the direction it's going,
Yeah.
or something like that. And I just thought, like, I took a moment and I realized, I was like, that's
Mm.
crazy. I used to watch these guys. Now they're texting me saying these
Yeah.
things. It was just super cool.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I still idolize them to this day,
Same.
because I
Oh yeah,
still
that
feel
never
like I'm
goes
so
away.
insignificant
Because
to them.
it's just like it's a part of you. Like your success
Yeah.
that has now grown into this crazy thing. It started with guys like that
Yeah.
influenced us. You know what I mean? Like this, so they're
Yeah.
like a part of your journey too. Even if you didn't know them when you were
Right.
idolizing them, it's still
Yeah.
a part of your journey. So like they helped you in a way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. No,
like,
they
to,
did.
to reach the mountain or to reach anywhere on the mountain, you have to have people help you. Like
You
it's
have
that
to have
that's
a goal, man.
well, you have to have a goal, and people are going to help you along the way, whether it's by influence or whether it's by like physical help, whether it's by your wife just supporting you and believing in you. You know, there's so many other people too.
I think it was
that's what I
cool
love
meeting
about it.
everybody that we watched. Like I remember our first time going to the Guggen fishing tournament.
Yeah,
I think it's just cool to meet everybody, and like a
It
lot
was.
of them, like especially One Rod and Jiggin, turned out so like nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you never
And
know what to
Flair,
expect.
yeah.
And
He fished
Flair,
with Flair.
yeah.
He was cool too.
Yeah, so nice. So
I was with Peric. He slept on the boat the whole time, so I was just like,
I remember the car ride home, and you're like, we drove like 14 hours.
yeah, it was lame as shit.
Like, bro, I fished the whole time. Peric was just asleep, and then he jumped out on some tires and went bank fishing, and I was just on the boat by myself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, me and the guy who was running the boat. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
It was all good though. I mean, they were, he's a young dude. They were partying all night. They didn't take that stuff seriously back then. This was like 2016 or 17.
I think 17, yeah.
Dear Lord.
Dude, we had like 10,000 subs. I remember Milliken was there, and he had
Milliken was there.
40,000.
He had the
50?
most out of all of us little people.
He had
yeah.
like 40 or 50,000.
Yeah,
I
maybe
was
like 30, but 30 or 40. But yeah, he was around
I
there.
was like, dude, like I was like nervous just being
No,
at
because
the
he
same
was like the
dinner
next.
table.
He was the next,
next
big
up.
guy. He was the guy on deck.
because he was kind of
you
like
know?
Flair's shadow almost, or
That's
apprentice
right.
back to Star Wars, but he was
Right.
kind of
Okay,
like,
nice.
Yeah.
yeah, he was kind of there learning from him.
Yep.
And I was there. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy has 30,000 subscribers." And he's
Yeah.
at a table right next, he's like across from me. I just
Remember,
never talked to him.
You remember he got featured on that little card in a mystery tackle box? Do you remember all that, dude?
And we were so mad.
Well, because we got promised that they were
Yeah.
going to put us on a card like if we reached whatever milestone, and then we
Yeah.
did, and we
they
were all
never
like,
did
"Hey,
it.
bro, what's up?" Because there was 1 month where they put a card, or maybe a couple months, where they
Hmm.
put a card in a mystery tackle box, and every single one, and it was just like the next YouTuber that you should watch. Like it was
Oh,
like
dang.
lower level YouTuber, but
Yeah.
Milliken got like 1,000 subs or so, maybe more than that when it happened. And we were just like, oh, shoot, we want to do that. You know what I mean? Because it was like
Right.
a huge jump. And that kind of was like
Yeah.
his launching board. And then he started working with Flair, and then he just took off.
Mm-hmm.
And, whatever. But
I remember us being like, hey, Eli, we reached the mark, man. Are you going to put us next thing? And
Yeah.
he's like,
I think they stopped
Well,
doing
they
it or
put like
something.
they put like 10 people in it, but they never put us in it. And we were
Yeah.
always so salty about it.
Yeah,
even though
we were
didn't even
always
we didn't
salty
even
about
deserve
that.
it now looking back on it. But in the time we were like, dude, we're working.
Well, we
so
reached the
hard.
goal, whatever
we
it
reached the goal.
was.
We should be in the million mystery toggle boxes that go out
Yeah.
around the United States
'Cause we
with
knew that
our
would be our-
YouTube channels on it.
We knew that would be our big break if we
Yeah.
could just get in that damn box, which we never did.
Yeah, we never got it, but we
So.
still made it, baby. We're here.
Dear Lord.
Lord
How did that
Joe's.
happen?
Crazy.
Lord Joe's house.
Yep.
It's so crazy, man. I still think about it every time, even though I talk about it on every podcast. I'm talking way too much this one. But we're sitting here at a desk on your podcast right now with lights, a camera. It's just crazy to think, dude, like a camera was such a big deal back then. It
Three
took me- it took me
years
a-
ago, it was a big
It
deal.
took me a year to save up for my camera, and it was a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and now it's just like we're sitting at a desk. You have a boat behind you that you got. You have
Yeah.
baits. You have flags.
Mini
a
truck.
house. A pond.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
I certainly don't
Man,
know if
that's
I
crazy.
deserve what I have, so I feel the same way.
No, I think
you know.
everybody here deserves what they have because we all have worked very hard.
Oh well, yeah. I always say
know.
I work hard, but that doesn't.
You just don't feel. You don't
necessarily-
feel
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I feel like anybody should work hard if you're trying to do anything
Yeah.
well. You know, you gotta. That's gotta like be a prerequisite.
For sure.
You know.
Dude, no matter what, if somebody's reached like I'd say like 500,000 subs or even maybe like a couple 100,000, I don't think even if like I really didn't like the person, you can't just say that they haven't worked for it. There's no way you
Right.
can accumulate hundreds of thousands of subscribers
Yeah.
and not just work really hard for
Right.
it. So
Right.
every
Yeah.
YouTuber that has over a couple 100K has worked very hard
Yeah.
for what they have. So even if they're not a great person, they definitely you can't knock their
Yeah.
work ethic, and they've earned it. So
Dude, I didn't realize like when I hit 500K, I'm sure you were working for me. I can't remember what the situation was, or if we
can't
even like
quite
celebrated or
remember. I don't
anything.
think we did.
Because I was just like, oh, I just want to get to 1 million, you know.
Yeah,
But,
you
like,
wanted $1 million back.
But like looking back, like I'm about to hit 600,000 here soon, I think, and I like that seems like so much more of an accomplishment now than it did then. You know what I mean? Like I look back on it now, I'm just like, damn, that was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I had a
Yeah.
couple nice growth spurts, you know, but I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I guess we're all just eventually you'll be proud of what we did, or
Yeah.
like be like feel the actual accomplishment
Right.
of this all one day. But
I feel like $1 million will hit different, man. I don't know.
will it though?
well, yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Because
mean?
then if you hit
'Cause
that, then
dude,
you're
I
just
thought
like,
100,000. That was my life goal, man. I worked
Yeah.
every day for that. I hit it,
Yeah.
and within like maybe an hour, I was like, all right, got to keep going. You think
Yeah.
once you hit 100,000 subscribers, your life's good.
yeah, we're not right in the head.
Yeah. So I hit 500,000 subs like 2 weeks ago. I went and got a Polar Pop, and that was my celebration. I just had a Mountain Dew, and then I had a Prime, and then I went to bed.
Prime. Get it in there at least 7 more times.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we could sit here and talk all night, obviously, especially about YouTube and
Ourselves.
just ourselves. Yeah, we may have gone off on a little tangent there, but you know, we're just
I unplugged my headphones and just
Oh,
touched
yoinks.
my man stuff.
I didn't, mate. I was trying to thump your kneecap.
Yeah, well, that
Wow,
was
you
awesome.
missed.
You thumped something else.
You missed.
Thumped my,
I didn't realize.
you thumped my treasure chest, man.
Dear Lord. Yeah, see, there's always a moment when you know the podcast is over, and this is that moment.
Yep,
Sorry,
it's over,
we-
guys. We're never coming back. This is the last podcast.
I meant this podcast is over, not the podcast.
Dude, the treasure
cord
chest.
went, dude. My cord. You unplugged it.
That's all. It doesn't matter.
I didn't unplug it. You just didn't know how to take a treasure chest.
All right. Anyways, guys, yeah, I think the Fishing After Dark podcast was a good success. It's over now. I'm starting my own
over, man.
podcast, guys. Probably anywhere from
Yeah.
like 1 to 5 years from now it'll be out, so be on the lookout.
There you go.
My YouTube channel is Fishing with Norm. We're posting at least once every 10 days on there, so 3 videos a month. So
Damn,
that's
that
going
is a
pretty good.
schedule.
I sell T-shirts, but I way over ordered smalls or mediums. So if you guys are a medium, you want some shirts,
Mediums.
get that. We're all out of every other size. I've had them in my house for 6 months now. So if you guys could get rid of those,
How many you got left?
Probably like 80. I ordered like 500 mediums. I don't know why I thought everybody was a medium.
How many shirts did you order total?
3,000?
Liar.
2,000? I don't know. Shirts or jackets? I had shirts or jackets.
That's fine, bro. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast, man. I enjoyed it. It was fun, man.
Look,
we need
but-
to do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it
Yeah.
again on my podcast next.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like we said in the beginning, guys, I'm not going to say this is the end because I don't want to. I don't want to think that, and I don't believe that.
I don't either.
Deep down,
It's not.
So
I kind of want to film another one right after this.
I'm
Just
sure
go all
you do.
night and get
Yeah.
3 more.
Flow state.
Look, but we love you guys. We appreciate all the support. We really do, and we'll have some more content eventually
Yeah,
on
we
the Fishing
will.
After Dark
We will.
channel. But we love you guys. Oh, we never read any comments. We are
Oh, dude, I'll read
pieces
them right
of
now.
human.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Send it-
and
yeah,
with
send
the
it over.
comment read, man.
Dude, I'm in the flow, and I'm sorry if I talk too much, guys.
I'm just gonna let you hammer these out until you get tired.
Dude, I enjoy these so much because
you guys have done 50.
You
I've
should
done
read
3.
them. You should read them.
Yeah, no, you're gonna read them. Yeah.
Me?
No, him. Yeah.
Dang.
Why? You want to read them?
No. I can't read.
Okay. Oh, I'm looking. I'm trying to watch some hate. I'm trying to find some hate comments.
Tommy, how has
So
this
positive.
podcast been so far? Yeah. Did I talk
Dude,
too
no,
much?
they're just awesome, man. They're not even.
No bads.
There's like
Oh,
one. There's
dude,
like one.
I'm just.
Well, that's a bad
ever
one
since
said.
I read it,
It's not even bad. It's just why did the podcast stop? It's like it got
it's like 10 people
darled or
hated
something.
me.
Deleted. Daryled. Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Darled.
Charles 0411. Why did the podcast stop? I don't know. It's like why did the chicken cross the road? There's just.
You just never know. Come over here and
wanna
read these things,
Come read some
Norm.
comments, Norm.
You
Or should we
selfish.
read these?
We should.
We'll read. We'll
Yeah,
just
it's your
pass it down.
podcast.
All right, K7877, great podcast. Not only is there some serious moments, but you also have a good mix of goofy and funny moments, full of great stories and their past adventures. Keep up the great content, guys. Then we have the Why the Podcast Stop. Echo 7 Black, love the podcast, and both of you sweet daddies. Oh, it stopped. I knew I was gonna die soon. Yeah, that's fine.
So, video, it just ended.
Yeah. Well, we could. Yeah.
Now I can see.
All right, guys, we got a black screen, but we love you. Our camera died. We'll see you on another one.
Wait,
I love
do
you.
that one
Peace.
more time, I completely-
We could
Yeah.
read the comments still,
What, with the black screen?
just for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, read them, dude. Nobody cares.
Okay, we lost the video feed.
Yeah.
But don't you worry, Norm's
Enjoy
about
this
to read
picture
some
of
comments.
Norm's great granddad.
All right.
We have to find a picture.
Been watching YouTube vids for a while. Greatest finishing and lighthearted content. Fishing, I think is what they meant. Would love to fish with Mojo, Ao, aka Badge and
Mojo.
Norm.
Let's go.
Would be so much fun. Unfortunately, I'm in Washington State, long ways away.
What? Who's the username?
Is Mr. Fizz
Oh, Mr. Fizz, my guy.
Big Bennett, Sat Valley. I love this podcast. I was never a fan of podcasts until I listened to this. I watch all your guys' YouTube videos, all of Norm's and Ao's and Lojo. Love you guys. Doing great. Go check out Stacking Outdoors. You got the plug, buddy.
Stacking.
Enjoy it. Stack it up.
Plug.
He's stacking them outdoors.
Read some
do
for
I
us,
read
Norm.
some?
Why not?
All right.
Yeah, just send it. We got audio for days.
Wait, so much audio.
Ah,
Dude, read, man.
dude,
Stay
where are the
focused.
comments on this thing, man?
Man, pull them up for him, Bad. He doesn't know how to work the comments.
What, all of this?
We've already read those, though. You
Those are
got to
all
click
the
on the.
episodes, dude.
Oh, my God. You guys ever worked Apple Podcasts before?
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of makes me feel good that people are talking about me and it's not even my podcast. Saying
Well, you
Ant
have been
Norm.
on it like 5 times.
Yeah.
You may have picked up a
I
fan
kind
or
of feel
two.
bad that I'm on your signing out podcast and I'm here.
Read name.
All right, Big Balls in Cowtown.
Oh,
Yo, gay, yo.
oh, let's freaking go.
Oh my! Stop! I need to read this.
That's a good comment.
All right. You said in a podcast that if we listen to you in school, we will fail school. I'm 16 and a half. Oh, dude, that's going to leave a mark.
That was pure ass right
Dude, that's
there.
the hardest I've ever been spanked before. I'm not even kidding.
even mean to hit you that hard.
That's the hardest
Bro,
I've ever
that's
been
going to
spanked.
welt.
Sorry, dude. I really.
Dude, let me read this, man. He's
I
talking
wish
about
y'all
his
could see right
grades.
now. That would be fantastic.
I'm 16 and have all A's. I realize now that school is overrated, and I'm fixing to drop out. because
No,
you have inspired
don't
me
do
to do
that.
so. Let's go.
Dear God, no.
I got Zebu cows.
Zebu.
Zebu. Zebu?
No, I don't know.
Chickens and goats. React to hook and shoot on YouTube. All right, dude. I mean, I encourage you to drop out of school and pursue your career. So congratulations on that.
Don't
you know
do
what's
it.
crazy is people say that they don't like go to school, dude. I don't believe in that, man. I know it's like
Don't
a great thing to
listen to
say.
him.
It's like all the kids like, oh, stay in school, dude. If you want to do your thing, do your thing. Anyways, next comment. I don't believe in school. Shout out to all you guys. Wait, I gotta read the name first. Thanks, guys. Dalton MF Rice. Shout out to you guys from all the truckers. Y'all make these cross country drives fly by. Couldn't do it without you. Keep doing your thing. P.S. Trying to find fishing spots where I can park my truck is almost impossible.
Dude, the
LOL.
truckers, man. Do you ever think about that? Like people like listening to our podcast, literally
that's
driving
cool.
a truck,
Like probably the
across
18-wheelers that were
country.
honking it.
That's what I'm saying.
They're freaking
man.
listening, man.
That's freaking cool. All right, continue. That's just cool.
I think that was everything.
Okay, well, there's probably more, but we read a bunch. We're good. We love you.
We do
all.
have one.
Do we have a 1-star review?
We got one-star
Dude,
review.
please find that and read it
I want
right
to.
now.
I don't know.
420 PPs.
Yeah,
just signing us
come
off
on.
right on
Is there
the
a
last
way that we
podcast.
could look at like?
There should be, right? By star rating?
Oh, I just rated it a 1. Dang it.
Nice.
Dang.
Is this not our like account? Dude, we need to end this thing, bro.
Is this how long has this been, Tommy? Has it been like 3 hours?
No, it's been like an hour and a half.
Oh.
Let's
Dude,
wrap
I
it
felt
up.
like we were going on for hours.
Let's wrap it up. Send us out, Badge.
Wish I had another steak and cheese quesadilla. That would have been awesome right now.
Folks, we've missed you. We're not going to be gone too long, I hope. We'll be back
Hopefully.
in your ears tickling these sweet little eardrums for you know it. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning
Love
in.
ya.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.